Happy Tuesday, guys, and welcome to the Venue Live. My name is Roger Ramirez, and this is Houston's first online live venue brought to you from R&R Studio. Today we're in the studio with Devil Killing Moth. What's up, guys?
Woo! What's up?
It's a pleasure to have you here.
Oh, he wants glasses off.
He raised the... what's up with the glasses, man? You just had them down.
It moves. Some days it's this way.
Well, thank you for making it, guys.
Thanks for having us, Roger.
It's our pleasure to have y'all here. So tell us your names and what you do in the band, man.
Daniel Oviedo. I do lead vocals and rhythm guitar.
I'm Chris Dunaway. I play bass guitar.
I'm Anton de Guzman and I play guitar.
I'm Ryan and I play the drums.
You know, there's two mics, right? Did you just share the one? Did I just see that?
No,
Okay, gotcha.
We worked it
Tag
out
team
before.
the microphone.
Yeah,
We're
sorry, I was looking at my phone and I was like, did I just see that? I was a little distracted. All right, so tell us a little bit about a little bit of the history. How long have y'all been together? When did this start? And how did y'all meet?
So the journey started with Anton and I meeting in college. In the
What college?
University of Houston in the mid 2000s, early 2000s.
College boys.
Yeah.
One day I'll go to college. It's one day.
I'm there right now, man. It's not fun.
Very encouraging.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. I love it.
What are
Go
you
to
studying,
school.
man?
Don't do drugs.
What are you studying?
VR and AR graphic design.
Ooh,
Cutting edge.
yeah, bro.
Stuff.
Fuck yeah.
Love it. Yeah, they've been a band for about 2 years before I met them, and then I was running the Ponderosa, and they showed up to a show where we had, it was like a live venue at 2 a.m. But they
2
showed up.
That's when it started?
That's when it started.
Like
it was an after hours bar.
Oh,
it was
nice,
badass.
man.
So we
You
played at a
had
club.
bands left.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So we played at a club, and then we hooked up with them through a local art crawl, and we got to play the venue. And we're like, dude, we love to play here, and they're like, yeah, you can play like at 2 or 3, like 3 in the morning. And we're like, all right. So we do a gig, downtown, Natsuo's, local club, and then tell everybody, hey, follow us to this place. We're gonna play again.
Nice, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Did you have to reset your equipment up?
Yeah. The breakdown, go there and set it up.
I had a drum set, but they didn't have a drummer at the time.
Yeah, so this. Like I said, Anton and I met each other. We started off just as a 2-piece acoustic. So we did that for a while, and then Ryan came in.
I saw him and I was like, I'm gonna play
we're playing
with
that.
those guys. It's like I'm gonna play with them.
I want to play with him.
So actually, the night we're playing there, and his drum set was there, so he just started jamming with us.
Oh,
And
yeah?
it's kind of a loose event and stuff. So
And then were you like, I gotta play with him back?
This guy's great. No, yeah. We're like, I gotta play
They're
with
like,
him
how
back
do we
now.
shake this guy? God.
I was like, Anton, don't feed him. Don't, because do not.
He'll keep coming back. They do. Once you feed them, they're...
Well, I mean, was it been 12 years now?
It's been 12
10
years.
years.
10 years now.
That's why I make the session short and sweet.
Yeah.
You play, you get the fuck out. We don't want you back.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh man, no.
12 years?
12 years later.
So we do this album with Ryan. We do an album just Anton and I. Start traveling, playing out coffee shops and stuff. Ryan gets in the band. He adds so much the drums. You can dance to it now.
Spice.
We're getting invited to
Spice.
big house parties and art shows and doing all this real cool stuff as a 3-piece, but without a bass player. 2 guitars and drums. And then that's when this guy comes in and
So that's when the band started.
He blew us away. He
really
was a
makes
giant,
it sexy. Right?
giant battle monster, Moss.
Yeah, no, he really is, man.
This guy was in a bunch of awesome bands back in the day. We really admired his bass playing. And
He's full of effects.
Yeah. And
they sound good, though. They don't sound like muddy and shit. I was like, okay.
Oh, nice.
You just wait. You just wait. Yeah. Don't say it just now. Yeah. Whenever I first moved up to Houston, I was playing in a bunch of bands. And
Where are you from, by the way?
I'm from Santa Fe, Texas, actually. That's where I grew up.
It's not too far.
Yeah, not too far from here. From here especially. But, me and my now wife, we moved into a little apartment. So small. It was like a hobbit hole in the Heights, right? I didn't even have a place to store my gear.
So sad.
So I asked Dan if I could keep my gear at his house, and he said yes. So
He's an awesome bass player. I was like,
yeah.
anyway, yeah. Continue.
I was waiting for you to say that.
That was really sweet of you, though.
Mr. Mike Sam.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I would play over there, and then he asked me to play a gig with them. It was Scout Bar, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. And then I played with them once, and then they got me. It's like how they do it.
They
Very,
fed you.
very predatory. So
Once we urinated on him, yes, he was ours. But yeah, so basically, he was the first guy we called to do it, to sit in on a gig, and we thought like that'd be trial by fire. Like, let's not jam with all these bass players, because back in 2010 there was so many great musicians out there, and a lot of people wanted to jam with us. We were like, let's make a list of bass players, and let's go through this list and ask each of them to do a gig with us, because we're playing so much locally. We're like, let's see how the flow goes with each person. He does the first gig with us, and we're just like, yeah, let's go with that guy. Like, he's great. Like, dude, this is perfect. Like,
Did you practice the songs, or was it just like, I'm just gonna play them?
yeah, I guess a little bit earlier on, it was maybe a little more loose. Dan just kind of showed me the chords, and he was like, "Go for it," because there wasn't any bass on the songs before. I mean, there wasn't like a set bass line or anything. He's just like,
Touche.
"Here's the song." So I was like, "All right,
And then
I'll
you were the
go for
first.
it." And
It
it's-
was out. The album was out, but we put the album out with no bass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Very easy for him to jam with that. Like.
they could have called me.
Yeah. Not talking to the mic. But now we finish each other's.
What?
He didn't want to, bruh. It's okay. He's like, maybe you should give him his gear back.
I quit.
You remember when you left your gear over? Yeah, you owe me rent. You owe me like $200.
No, I'm still in the band. It's cool. It's cool.
So have you always been writing original music, or is it something that you've been doing for a long time,
No
or
covers.
was it until you started the band that?
I was always writing music. I was touring with a band with my two brothers, Irene, and we're in a metal band. And at the time when I met Anton at the University of Houston, he was in another band, and he was like, the lead singer and lead guitar player, and he had, the full band, and we're doing that, and like that. We literally got burnt out. I did a couple of tours with my brothers, the West Coast, and like they came after being with them for like 10 years. They're like, we don't want to do this as our lives. We don't want to live on the road. It's a lot of work. And they're smart people. They can do other things to find happiness. And so I moved on with them and started a project with Anton. And we basically started with the idea of like, we need something really broken down and easy, and they were like acoustics, because back then I was carrying around a stack and all this huge equipment in his band too. Like both our bands were like logistically nightmares, so we were just like, dude, if we're gonna do a project together, let's just both pick up an acoustic guitar. And
In a bucket.
Yeah, in a bucket. Well, it started with 2 acoustic guitars. Then Anton started bringing in the pedals. And he's like, well, I can hook up some pedals to the acoustic, right? And he was like, yeah, okay, let's do that. And then we're like, yeah. Then eventually this guy comes in on the drums, and he's like, y'all guys need a beat to that shit,
Buckets. Baby's first drum
Buckets,
set.
yeah.
Buckets.
And then Chris just puts it all together, melts it all together.
So what are some of your influences, man? I want to hear about all of y'all.
Okay. You want me to
So
start,
where do you get your
I don't really
inspiration
have
from,
any.
or
Huh?
No.
where do you get your inspiration from, man? Who you look up to?
There's so many bands. There's a shitload of local bands,
Like who?
that inspire. Suffers, Tauntauns, Say Girl Say. Wow, the list goes on. There's so many good bands and upcoming bands out there. Howard and the Nosebleeds, they're amazing.
Oh
You
yeah,
gotta see 'em.
Howard
they're
and
great.
the Nosebleeds.
Yeah. Howard and the Nosebleeds, yeah. There's so many good bands out there, and that inspire me, and I love going to see live music, and the stuff I've never heard before being expressed live. It's really cool. When it comes to like bands,
If you could marry
bands,
a band, like a full band, who would it be?
What do you mean marry a full band?
Yeah.
Metallica? What? Come on.
No, a local band.
Oh, local band? Say Girl Say. Say Girl Say. Chris, who would you marry?
You gotta take them all though. You gotta take
I'm
them all.
celibate. I'm sorry.
You gotta marry one band.
You gotta,
I'm not.
You gotta get- you
You're
gotta
not
get
gonna
in bed with
force
all
me
of
to
them.
marry a band. Dan.
you gotta get in bed with all of them every night.
You've gone too far. You've gone too far. I love Lagmine. They're probably my favorite local band doing it right now. Like really cool jazzy
Lagmine?
slowcore band.
I haven't heard
Like,
of any of these.
Very
bands.
unique. Think of like Tool was a jazz band, like less
Okay.
pretentious, like a little more chill. Very cool. Yeah.
That's some cool shit, man.
Yeah. Probably my favorite doing it in Houston right now. So they're really good.
I'm gonna look them up
Mhm.
and follow them.
Let's see this.
Wake up, man.
Local, I'd say Only Beast, because they're pretty cool.
Oh
three-piece.
yeah.
You know, you got
Oh.
a guitarist that plays bass with his feet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Does he have hands?
Yes.
Oh, he does.
Oh, he has
makes-
like a
I know.
key thing.
Makes me feel lazy.
I thought he was like all reaching up.
And I'm working hard with my hands. I'm like, God, he's using his feet. I'm not working hard enough. And he's like my tail. Like, next level, but yeah.
Yeah, man. What about you, man?
I would probably say Pitter Patter. Jonathan Perez, he's like a single drummer that plays, and he writes his own like electronic music behind the beats that he does. He's one of my favorite drummers in Houston.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So you marry his band or the whole band?
I mean, if like I've just got to marry one person
No,
in
the
a
full
band,
band, dude.
yeah, he's only one person, so I guess that takes it all.
You're playing it smart.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, no,
It's
Jonathan Pitter Patter, check him out. They're really cool.
I will check them out,
He's
man.
fucking
Thank you for
amazing.
saying all these people. I'm gonna check them out.
Yeah.
We like new artists and original music, man. So where can people listen to your music, man? Where can they find you on
They
social
can
media?
check us out everywhere. We're on Spotify and Reverb Nation and Apple Music and
Under-
Facebook
under
and
Devil Killing Moth.
That's the great thing about our
Yeah, so
name
tell me
is
about your
that
name, man.
that's I mean Google Devil Killing Moth and we're the only thing that throws up for a couple of pages.
So how did y'all come up
with
with that name?
that? Would be your job.
Well, when we first started with our band, we were never good with names. Like me and Dan took a lot. We can't even name the band names we came up with.
Just one though.
Just yeah, but this one, this one.
There's so
Oh, please, man. Yeah. Right.
It was just one.
No, Danton would be one of them. It was horrible.
Danton.
Not really.
Danton?
Yeah,
Dan and
not
Anton,
work.
yeah.
Not thinking hard enough. Not really. We're just not really. We put so much time into the songs, but it comes down to names. We're just like, you know what, Danton.
Was it that kind of moment?
No, more
Yeah,
like
it
out of
was.
convenience. Like that's good enough. Like, we can live with that. I can't hate it, but I don't like
Right?
it per
You
se.
really can't hate it, you know.
Yeah. It was more like, yeah, I could live with it. Kind of, yeah. Yeah. So now we don't really bring up Danton, but
It just did.
yeah.
That was pretty clever, man.
And DKM, that was weird because it was one night I had a dream and it was just like an image and no words, just an image, and it was almost like kind of like a concept or something you believe in, and it could go either way, and it was just 3 words like Devil Killing Moth, and I wasn't sure what it was because it was like, is it one or the other, and I felt like it was a moth killing a devil. It was like something small doing something crazy, something you wouldn't think could do, and I kind of felt like that's what our band's trying to do, be more than who we are.
So
So that's how
after
it
you came
stuck.
down from your acid
Better
trip,
than Danton.
was it like that's it?
Acid mushroom trip
No one's ever saying anything about that.
on a
Oh, that's
scooter.
cool, man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
DKM.
Go to school.
So
finish
y'all go
your
under
degree.
DKM or Devil Killing Moths? Moth.
Dropkick Murphys.
It depends on like drop kick.
Dick kissing mouth. No, DCAM. We like DCAM. Just easy. But yeah, I know there's a Dropkick
Isn't there like a
Murphys and
serial
maybe
killer
million other shit.
along the lines of
Is there what?
BTK? Never mind. Totally.
Oh, BTK. That was
There.
close. Yeah,
Wait,
maybe.
that's
No.
not
No, it's not close.
How many
man.
letters off? Someone
No,
look that up.
was like only one letter, bro. yeah.
BTM.
Yeah. Interesting.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's show this.
Show
love.
the logo, yeah.
Our
There
friend
you go.
Black Cassidy made that at Oh No He Didn't an Instagram.
His Instagram.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
badass. But yeah, we asked him to do that. Our logo and our words, and he did a fucking killer job.
Yeah, I like how they spaced them out, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great, and
Yeah.
that's what's awesome about living in Houston, the Houston scene, how there's like this meld of like, you know, painters, all sorts of artists that are like mixing and doing stuff together. And these events that we do are like, you know, they'll sell paintings and we'll have bands play and stuff like that. And we all got to interact and like, you know, we met people that own studios, so we recorded locally. We use local artists for all our imagery.
That's cool,
and stuff. Man. And it feels good and it's exciting because like we're not just putting something out as a band, we're putting it out as a community, like because all these other people are involved in it and they're helping and they help us, you know, and they come out to our shows and we go out to their shows and it's amazing, you know, and we all enjoy each other's art.
Well, yeah, man, that's super awesome. That's kind of like what we're doing here. We want to bring the music community together and just create this YouTube channel where everybody can come and perform, man.
Part of it, dude. I feel that same vibe here right now.
Do you really?
I do, dude.
You do?
Feel it.
You're not just saying that.
I feel it. Your cup's bigger than mine. That's cool.
So he took
and
my.
I took his cup spot.
He took my cup spot earlier, my Mickey Mouse cup, and I was a little offended, to be honest. I was like, but I didn't want to say it. I was like, I just kind of looked around. I was like, wait, what?
You're afraid of my bodyguard.
I was afraid.
He's harmless. He doesn't bite.
He's got a bigger beard. I mean,
you could fit your cup in my cup.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So
Dickum up next.
So, okay, guys. Well, thank you for watching. If you're watching on YouTube,
Thank you, everybody, for
subscribe
tuning
to our
in.
YouTube channel. Give us a shout out.
Thanks for watching.
Look for these guys. You know, follow them. We're gonna tag them on all the posts, so that if you see their name, you'll click on their name. They'll take you right to your page on everything that we post. If you're watching on Facebook, share the event. Make sure these guys get new fans. You know, if they get a new fan out of all this, that's cool because that fan could share it, and then they could get one other fan. You know, it's social media, man. It's sexual. You know, it's powerful and sexual. Was that what you said? I think it's sexual. It's incestual. Okay, so it was,
yeah, you know, like it's just because it's like 7 degrees of separation. You know, someone who knows someone who sees their band and all that other stuff, and you share it, and like, you know, Houston's like that. It's a big city. Fuck you guys. Gotta be another word.
And so
you always start talking about incest. You need to stop.
He found that little spot that it didn't quite fit, but
right, well,
he was trying to
shout out.
explain it.
I didn't say
Shout out to
sexual.
Colin Bryce,
It's
Rice
very
Brothers.
Sexual. That's what I said. I said sexual, guys.
And so we know you have a phone in your hands. Share the event.
Yes.
If you're watching on Twitter, retweet the event and follow us. Go look for these guys. If you're watching on Twitch, follow us and put the video games down for a little bit. They're gonna be there for a while. Just watch a cool performance. So February 21st through the 23rd, Kevin Hamlin is gonna have a festival. It's called the Tune Out Cancer Fest, and so all the proceeds go to Texas Children's Hospital for cancer research to help out the kids. You know, we want to help out the kids.
Great.
If you don't help out the kids, then you can go to hell and rot, right?
Go to hell.
Right?
Yeah.
True that.
Helping the
Or
kids out.
prison and like get you know.
What?
You know, so go
BF'd or
so go and get trashed. All the money goes for children.
Helping children out.
Helping children out.
Helping children out.
Building the future. Disease free.
Disease.
Is that a disease, right?
No.
No.
No. Just cancer.
Just
but
sickness free.
It's just sickness free.
All right.
That's what
so,
we want.
So go help out, guys.
That's what we want, guys.
So I want to send a shout out to Ivan Oropesa and Rock Animal for all the support. Every Wednesday we have a Spanish rock concert here. It's part of our Spanish rock live concert series. Tomorrow we have Papi something.
Sweet. I know. You have me at Poppy.
I'm pretty sure it's Papi Chulo, but I'm not sure.
Chulo.
All right, so they're from Dallas, so they're making their way. They're walking very slowly.
Very slow.
Very slowly.
Yeah.
So they took off today. I spoke to them a few hours ago. They're on their way.
We made it a couple of miles.
They're in Waco right now. I want to give a shout out to King Baby, Familia Diego for all the mad love always. He is another person that books for this show, and me. So and Ivan and Severo. Those are the only 4 people. If anybody tries to charge you to be on this show, they're fucking pulling your leg because we don't charge. People have been trying to
pay.
Not me, dick. And so Severo Brown and Zona Libre with KPFT Those guys are always sending us artists to showcase. Hank Lamb at 90.1. He's always sending us artists to showcase. We've had some like awesome performers here, just like today. And so I want to give a shout out to Westone Audio, who is our sponsor for the in-ears. These guys are using the in-ears.
Oh, awesome! Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
As long as you put them on the proper way,
Yes, I need help.
they'll stay. I'll
I
go
got
in
big
there.
ears. I need them.
I'll help you out with them to put them on. All the way down. You don't
All
have to
right, drop your
You don't have
pants.
to pull all your pants all the way down to take a piss. You can just open up
Drop
the
your
zipper.
pants, tug on your
You guys are
ears.
blowing my mind right now. Slow down.
If you are looking to buy Westone audio in-ears, which I recommend, and everybody here has used them, there's a discount code in the screen right now. It's like right here. Can y'all see it? Right there. I'm touching it all over. Right here. There's the R&R. Right here. There you go. I'm molesting it. If you wanna if you there's a 15% discount if you type in R&R Studio 15. So go get some Westone in-ears, guys. They're super dope. And I believe today is our 90.
You're giving a free giveaway for
Yes,
us?
I'm giving a fucking free away discount code.
Woo! Nice.
So today is our 93rd live show.
Oh, sweet.
And today we are 5 months old.
Sesame Street brings you the number 93.
Today we're 5 months old, man, since we started this.
Awesome.
Today's the 5th month of me being alive. I was born here in the studio.
You're running at
I was
5
born.
months.
Fucking came out running, bro. I'm sprinting right now. And
Yeah,
so
awesome.
today is our 5-month anniversary. It's been great. We've had a lot of cool, super cool fucking bands.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna stop, guys. So thank you for all the support. Without the bands, I couldn't sit here and be like, "What's up, yo? We have no band today or ever."
And without you,
cut
no
out
one would hear
billboards.
us.
That is right. I was waiting for that, but I didn't want to say it. And
Nah, we appreciate
without
it.
the fans, guys, thank you
Yes,
for
and
watching.
everyone watching.
I can tell people are watching a lot.
Awesome.
It's great, guys. So we're gonna continue doing this for a long time. We're booked every day until March, and we're already starting to book April. This weekend we have like 5-6 shows, man.
Oh, that's
starting
awesome.
Friday, we have like 6 shows till Monday.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah, dude, we're staying busy. We do 2 a days. Sometimes, yeah. Actually, a lot of the times we do 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening.
Wow.
But since I still have to work, because it's life,
Start dealing drugs, man.
I am not allowed to anymore. I burned a couple of bridges. My nose bridge, I snorted too much. Can't do that anymore. But
What about your stand-up career? Come on, that's
No,
gotta be
right,
somewhere,
right.
right? That's gotta be
A little
somewhere.
bit, a little bit.
Or is this the launch for it?
no, this is the launch
You
for
got a
it.
platform.
It's
an elaborate launch for your career.
That's all. One day I'm just gonna be like, thank you for everybody, and come out with my fucking comedy show. And so thank y'all for being here. It's a pleasure. It's our pleasure to be able to work with the many bands and y'all guys. Y'all seem like pretty cool dudes, man. No, maybe
This guy's all right.
Just a little bit.
No comments?
I don't know. About
Yeah, no
That's
comment.
enough, man.
Probably not.
Okay, guys. So we're gonna take. Do y'all want to give any shout outs to anybody that may be watching that trying to impress? The girl, that guy.
Here's all y'all motherfuckers. Here's my
So-
wife if she's watching, Beth. I
Oh,
love you.
Beth, what's up, Beth?
What's up, Beth?
What's up, Beth?
Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and plug a solo show I got coming up this Saturday.
A what?
I'm playing
What?
Love Fest. Without these guys. It's a lot more clean.
Love Fest.
I'm playing Love Fest in the Heights this Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna
Go
be
check
great.
them out, guys.
Incest only.
I'm just gonna throw that in there. But shout out to everybody in Houston and everybody around the world.
Guys,
Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. Right?
We're gonna take.
Yeah.
You never
Love you,
believed in me,
Pinky.
but here I am.
Hi, Nikki.
Oh yeah. Hi, Nikki.
Oh, hi, Nikki.
We're gonna take minute
Shout out
break.
to Asa.
More like 2 minutes
Asa.
because I'm gonna go around
Asa.
putting in ears in people's ears.
That's fine.
So we're gonna take a little break, guys. So stay tuned. These guys rock. And actually, your music is pretty unique. By the way, I like your 12-string Taylor.
Thank you. I love that.
I've
Taylor
always
guitar.
wanted one.
That Taylor guitar is amazing.
Your textures on it are super dope, man.
Thank you.
I mean, I mentioned that earlier during sound check.
Taught him everything he knows.
Who did, me?
I did.
Oh, you
I
did?
taught him everything.
I should have known.
No,
But no, I appreciate it. Yeah, I really love that guitar. I've had it for a couple years. It's really good.
If you want me to sign it after this, I can. Just putting it out there.
on the back.
Oh.
In the corner.
Okay. All right, guys. So these guys are gonna get ready to rock it. Thank you for
Let's
watching,
focus, guys.
and we're happy that you are here. All right, guys.
Cheers.
Taking a break.
See you on the other side.